Welcome to the Answers for Elders radio show. Meet the trusted experts who will give you straight answers and will help guide you on the path of later life care. Now, here's your host, founder, caregiver, and CEO, Suzanne Newman.
And welcome back, everyone, to Answers for Elders Radio Network. And we are absolutely proud to be partnering with Skyline Retirement, excuse me, in Seattle, Washington. And we are here talking to Judy Mayotte, who is a 6-year resident of Skyline Retirement. And we've been talking in the first 2 segments about how she found Skyline, a little bit about her amazing life and all the activities that she does at, being 87 years old, which is just phenomenal. And she's very active, and especially for someone that is in a wheelchair. So, Judy, you are such a delight, and I'm so glad that we've had this time together. I would love for you to talk about your apartment. Tell us about what it's like to live at Skyline, in your apartment.
In my apartment itself. I love my apartment. I've lived in refugee camps with refugees in grass huts. I've bathed. I've done things. So I'm living in the lap of luxury here, but I also have lived for a number of years in condominiums. So simply because I lost a leg in Sudan. In the war zone there, and couldn't manipulate a lawnmower or things like that anymore.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
So I'm used to living in condos themselves and in apartments themselves. So it was not difficult for me to move here. But the thing that I love about my apartment is I have one of the smallest apartments here at Skyline.
Oh, really?
It's just wonderful. It's a 1-bedroom. Most people, and particularly couples, will get a bedroom or larger, and those are of different size and everything. But I have never been happier than I am right here in this little apartment that I have.
That's lovely. Well, I can see in the background where you are, you have this big, huge window, and that has a view. Is that correct?
Correct.
Look at that. So you're up fairly high. Yes, look at this great view you have, my friend. That's incredible.
There's a beautiful old church. It's one of the oldest churches in Seattle. Can you see it? The steeple there with it?
I don't see it.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Yes, we've got it. It's on the right-hand side. Yes.
And then I look out over the stadiums,
yes,
both
you do.
Where the Krakens and the baseball and all that is. And then if I were up a few floors higher and over this other building that's out in the way there, I would have a magnificent view of Mount Rainier. And so a number of people who are a few floors higher than I am have that beautiful view.
Isn't that amazing?
The view that I have here out of my window in my bedroom here. And I have room for my desk, which is good.
Yeah.
And so do you want me to go around the apartment?
Sure, I would love that. So we're now in Judy's apartment, and I love all your pictures on the wall, which really gives it. Look how spacious your bedroom is.
Look at this. I mean, it really is amazing.
It's huge. It is certainly not a what you would consider, quote unquote, as senior living. It's very, very nice.
Yeah. And then this is just kind of going around the bedroom. And there's can you see my bed there?
Yes. And I see this little girl picture.
That's Peru. Yeah, she's Peruvian.
Oh, I love that.
And then I still have room for a chair and
yes.
And then the thing that is wonderful for a person like me in a wheelchair is the bathroom.
Really?
It is so big and wide. It's just marvelous.
Look at this.
Just a minute, I'll turn the light on in here so that you can see.
My goodness, Judy. This is phenomenal.
Look at this.
This is huge.
It really is. It really is. And then I have a walk-in closet, and I'm not going to open the door because
No,
it's
that's
like
fine.
Timothy's closet.
But you have a
anyway,
big walk-in closet. That's
a
incredible.
huge walk-in closet, and I had California Closets come out and do it for me.
Yeah.
And then we have a washer and dryer.
Perfect.
In each one, and then this wonderful, a wonderful shower.
Yep. And of course, it's all aging in place friendly. So you've got the grab bars, and you've got the, roll-in shower so that you don't have to worry about.
Right. And I have that. And then I just go out here to my living room. And so it's only, this is what I said. It's very small, but it is so light and bright and big.
It's beautiful.
This is my, my living room.
You're amazing. Look at this.
And then I had these bookcases made. You can tell I'm a professor.
Yeah.
And everything. And then again, I have the windows.
That is gorgeous. Look at the views. And it's just, it's amazing how light and bright everything is. And you've got a full couch and a chair in there. So this living room is a nice size.
It's wonderful. I mean, it's as big as anybody could possibly want. And then I have this wonderful kitchen as well.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Great. Very nice.
So I have, it's a full kitchen with the dishwasher and the refrigerator and everything. And so, you can't want for anything. And then I have this wonderful parking lot for my my wheelchair. There's another, big closet here, and everything. And then this entry hall, is where I can park my motorized chair. And then I have more bookcases out here for me.
Phenomenal.
That I have. And
I can't get over all the storage. And of course they allowed you to put that in, which is incredible. You really made the apartment your own.
I did. And everybody can do that. You can make it your own, and you learn how to really downsize, in the way that, that makes it so it's comfortable living here. Now, a lot of people put a table in where they can eat out here. I just don't. I eat breakfast in there a lot of times, and read my New York Times, but I just sit in my wheelchair and do it. If I were a couple, it would be different. I would probably have a table here, but I just like the space that the living room, that I kind of roll around here in the living room. And
and the other thing, I know that there's hospitality areas downstairs.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
You don't necessarily have dinner parties in the same way. You don't have to cook. You don't have to do anything.
And I love, because the food is so good, that I really have friends over here for lunch and dinner, a lot of the time. And I just am very comfortable doing that, and love it. And so it just, it just works. And and there's places down there too that if I want, and the other thing is there's a roof garden up on the 24th.
At the top of one of the towers. I know that. I've seen it. It's amazing.
And I just go up there and they put wonderful furniture out there, and the late bloomers, the garden, pretend gardens have pots up there, so it's beautiful in the spring and summer.
Oh, how nice!
Sit outside there, and it looks out. One side looks out to the Olympic Peninsula, and you can see the mountains there. And the other side, you can look right at Mount Rainier and just for an hour or so if you want to sit.
Absolutely. Well, and I excuse me, I would like to close our time together. What advice would you have for people that are considering making a change like that? What are the top 3 things that you would recommend?
I would recommend that people do it earlier rather than later. um, that when they have, you know, their full faculties and can live independently for a period of before they really get too frail and have the energy. And I think that people really have to consider the life care that is offered here, because it's not offered everywhere.
Right.
And Skyline is, I think, very unique in that regard, and that really gives you a real sense of security.
Yeah. Well, and not to mention, when you have all your faculties and you are able to engage in activities, you build a better community that you don't feel like that you don't have the faculties to participate. So you get the advantage of everything.
Yeah. And I think that the earlier people begin to think about this, and I would say, look at a number of places, because you feel like will be home to me. And it's really important. As I said, I'm a city person and I really want to be here. Timber Ridge is out in Issaquah, for example, and it's up on a hillside. And so you know, maybe you want to be closer to nature in that regard. And the people who live there. So I think that those are things that so take time to investigate and to look at places and really consider and think about what difference it makes for staying in a home as over, you know, your own home, as over against joining a community.
Absolutely.
And being a part of a community to the degree that you want to be part of the community or want your privacy as well.
And I think that in itself is a great way to end our time together. You can be whatever you want to be in a place like where you live. If you want to be super active and social, and there's a lot of things with couples, like the wife is probably more social, husband is not. Well, you have the best of everything there. And I think that's the thing that's so exciting about the whole concept of a life care community. The ability for everyone to get their needs met and their wants met, and even their fantasies created, you know, their bucket list, things on your bucket list, things like that. So Judy, I'm telling you, I have been so honored to have you on the show, and I hope you will stay in touch with me.
I have enjoyed this very much, Suzanne, and
we'll put you up on, you'll be on YouTube here soon. And we're so excited to just learn a little bit about who you are. And you're an amazing human being. Thank you for sharing the time.
Thank you so much, Suzanne.
We at Answers for Elders thank you for listening. Did you know that you can discover hundreds of podcasts in our library on senior care? So visit our website and discover our decision guides that will help you also navigate decision making. Find us at answersforelders.com.